Hey guys, today I am doing something a little different. So I've seen this all over the place. I believe the person who originated this was Safiya Nygaard, who I will link in the description of this video. Anybody else who has done this, I will try to link. I'm not gonna be able to do everyone. I believe I recently saw Laura Lee do this as well. Today, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to mix all of my foundations together and see how they perform. I have a bunch of foundations in front of me. This is just one container out of the two that I have here. I've got everything from super dewy all the way to completely matte. Some of these are a little old, some of these are totally different colored, but I'm excited to see how this turns out. So the premise behind this is I'm gonna mix them all in a bowl. I'm gonna actually show you guys the whole process of the mixing. I feel like it's gonna be so satisfying. Then I'm going to apply it, see the longevity as well. I'm gonna do a wear test. Right now, currently 2:09 p.m. I'm in the middle of filming a full face of first impressions right now. So if you guys wanna know like how I did this eye look, what products I used, etc., the full face first impressions will be coming soon. I am going to start mixing my foundations together and I can't wait to see how these are all gonna perform together. I feel like a lot of people that have done this, I've only watched a few of the videos, but a lot of people were really happy with the outcome, and the product itself actually ended up being like amazingly full coverage. So I'm so excited to see how this all works. So before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You guys can also follow me on all my other social media stuff. Everything is RawBeautyKristi. So Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, you guys know the drill. And without further ado, let's get into mixing all of these together in the most wasteful way possible. Some of these foundations that I have here, I absolutely adore, and a lot of these I hate with my whole heart. So I can't wait to see if it creates something good or absolutely awful. All right, let's get mixing. Little wipe down so you guys aren't having to stare at dirty table. Oh, God. God damn. Ah. Hello. The hell is that? Oh, Dermacol. I'm like, what the fuck is that chunk? Feeling this is going to be very full coverage. I can't wait to see how this dries down though. Like, is this gonna be matte? Is it gonna be dewy? Is it gonna be both? So we've got some severely matte foundations in here, like Fenty Pro Filter, and then we've got some really dewy ones in here, like It Cosmetics CC Cream and L'Oreal Pro Glow and Maybelline Dewy and Smooth. So I'll be so interested to see how this turns out. I'm trying to like adequately mix in the Dermacol. The Dermacol does not want to leave its chunk state. I've also got some foundations in here that I really don't like, such as the Makeup Forever Water Blend and the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I need to give that another try. I used too light of a shade, I think. All right, I feel like we are adequately mixed. There may be a couple of chunks of Dermacol in there, but I don't know if there's any better I can do. Okay, I am so ready to apply this. I'm gonna go wet and clean my sponge, and I'm going to see how this works. I'm excited! I can't wait to see how this works. I'm gonna be using my Flower Beauty sponge for this. This is the way I always apply all of my foundations so we can get a true and honest feel for how this is gonna work. Let me zoom in. All right. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be so full coverage. Or maybe not. Oh, I don't know if I like the way that looks, huh? It's pretty matte, which we all know I'm not a fan of. I feel like it's emphasizing the literal shit out of my texture, but maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. I feel like it's building okay. The nose. We all know the nose is the teller. If it's gonna look bad, it's gonna look bad on my nose. Okay, so if this were a foundation that was sold in a bottle and I could give you my first impression on it, it looks pretty bad. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever put on my skin. I turned the lights down so you guys can truly see, but like, it just, my skin is like peeking through. I don't really know how mixing 50 foundations could do that. Like, I really don't see how it's possible that this isn't the fullest coverage foundation I've ever used in my life. But also, I'm not using, like, I've seen a lot of other people do this and are using like Marc Jacobs Remarkable and like all that kind of stuff. I mean, I definitely have some full coverage foundations in here, but as far as things go, if I just tried this on like in a first impression and I didn't know this was like 30 foundations mixed together, I would not like the way that it looks. It looks really cakey right here. It doesn't really want to stick to my skin all that well. I mean, it looks okay, but I mean, this is not how I want my skin to look. I want my skin to look like fresh and dewy, and this just looks kind of cakey. Shocking that that's what happens when you mix a bunch of foundations together. And some of these foundations, like, I severely hate. Like, well, not hate. I hate to use the word hate. The Makeup Forever Water Blend, not my fave. And then the Fenty Pro Filter, like, both of those look so bad on me. I have very dry skin, so I'm a really dewy ass bitch. That's what I like. I like things to be super glowy and super hydrating, so I don't know. Yeah, it's so cakey. Oh, I can see a little hunk of dermacol got in there. Yeah, and you can definitely, like, you can see my skin peeking through. Even through all this, it feels very heavy on my skin, but you can see my skin peeking through, so, huh. Everyone else I've seen do this is like, I love it, and I'm like, you must be using different foundations than I did. You know it's bad when all you want to do is immediately remove the foundation you put on. Like, it's not uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable. It just feels cakey. And my nose, like, it doesn't look awful. I would leave the house like this, but I wouldn't be happy about it. And this is the amount we are left with. So that's a waste. Maybe I'll save this and do something with it. I don't know. What would I do with it? I think I should save it into like a little container or something because I feel so wasteful. Yeah, I'll do that. Zoom you out a tad. It doesn't look awful. Up close, it looks much worse than it does like on camera. It's a little pale for me, especially with these red eyes. I'm looking real crazy. I look kind of like a vampire, but not really the cute kind. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go finish off the full face of first impressions video, and I'll be back and we will check in throughout the day to see how this foundation wears and whether or not I think you could do this and not have it look like shit. So I'm gonna go finish off that video and I will be back in just a moment. Okay. Okay. So my makeup did something today. I just finished up filming a full face of first impressions and the makeup just went a direction. I didn't really see it going in that direction. It went there, and you guys will see next week. As far as the foundation goes, let's just take a quick, you know, ignore the rest of the makeup. I'm well aware that I look like Josh Dunn, okay? As far as the foundation is concerned, right now, the shade on me is too light. I don't like how light the shade is. I would love a more warm toned, one shade darker foundation for me. This just makes me look a little pallid, and with this makeup, like a vampire. I am not loving it, but I'm not absolutely hating it. It definitely looks cakier than I would hope. It definitely didn't stick into that nose crevice. Oh shit. Just doesn't look fresh. I look super makeup-y. Clearly. I'm well aware of how nutso I look right now, but you know what? Maybe you like this kind of look, and if you do, fuck yeah. I mean, if you don't, fuck yeah. It's so not bad down here. It's not bad down here. It's definitely emphasizing my texture. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and show you. I know, I look nuts. But here's what the light's turned down. The concealer, as you guys can tell, is awful, and you'll see that in the full face first impressions video. My god, just uber cakesville. But what did I expect when you mix a bunch of foundations together? I mean, come on. All right, well, we're gonna see how this wears throughout the day. Don't really know why. This lip product is coming off. Should I take pictures of this first for Instagram? I feel like I should. Maybe, I don't know. This isn't really one of those makeup looks you wanna like. Maybe I'll do that because I feel like right now, whoa, Josh Dunn is out to play. All right, well, I'm going to go sit around my house and edit this video all day, and I will be back in, let's see, just finished my makeup. It is 3:19, and I'm gonna go eat some food. I have not yet eaten today. All I had is a cup of coffee, so I'm like, woo! And I will check in with you guys at the end of the day. I'm not gonna do like a few hour check-in. I mean, maybe I will, just depending on how things go. But I'll check in with you guys at the end of the day to show you kind of what things are looking like and kind of how stuff wore. And if you, in fact, should mix your exorbitant amount of foundations together. Foundation mixing is cool though. What I really like doing is I do like making combos of foundation. Like if you have one that's too dewy but not enough coverage and you have like full coverage drops, or you have one that's almost too full coverage or something, you can mix them together and create your own custom combo. I do like doing that with foundations from time to time. Typically I just stick to Pro Glow. That's my shit. That's what I know I love. I know it works well for me. Sometimes it is really nice to mix foundations. Now maybe not when you mix 25 to 35 of them. I don't really know. See if that's the answer to life, the key to getting the perfect foundation. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, I don't think so. All right guys, well, I will see you in a few hours to show you how this cake is baking. All right, final check-in on the mixture. This is what the foundation looks like after, it's about 10 p.m. right now, 10:30 maybe. So I've had it on for 8 hours or so. It looks so cakey. I don't know if I've ever wanted to remove the foundation more cakey and dry. Can you see? Oh my god, I look awful. My under eyes look hideously crepey. My forehead, it's just cakey. That's all I can say. And it didn't stick on this side of my nose, you see? So, a little uneven. I look textured and old, and I'm not very happy with it. Other than that, it's great. Also, the mixture is like lighter than my body, so I feel like my face just looks like ghostly and flashbacky, and it just, I don't know, it's not flattering in the slightest. Like my neck is darker than my face, and I typically like to go a shade darker with my foundation. I'm gonna say skip out on mixing 30 foundations together. This isn't even like the real check-in, because nobody's gonna do this and waste their time. All right guys, well thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You guys can also follow me on all my other social media stuff. So Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, everything is RawBeautyKristi. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you at my next video. Bye! Some days your makeup just turns out like this. I don't really know what to say other than that. I was gonna film like a Q&A after this, and now I'm like, nobody needs to see this for an extended period of time. Hey guys, oh, my microphone is over here. You wouldn't have been able to hear me. Actually ended up being like amazingly full coverage. I'm like spitting. I feel like there's somebody in my house. That was nobody, but I swear to God I heard someone in my house. There's like cat hair all up in this. Why is there so much hair in this? Is that like my hair? Ew. I got it in my eyebrow. I'm in the middle. I just finished. I do like doing that foundation.
Oh dear.
Better lighting.
Why don't you not tell me what to do, Dad?
At least go in the same light and give it a fair shot.
No! Come on, you shit. Seriously, focus on me. Come on, you son of a bitch. Keeping here the toilet because my niece just flushed, sorry.